You want to date a nurse? You think nurses are so hot? Let me paint you a picture of what it's like dating a nurse. Night shift edition. So we just finished our 3 of 3. We're gonna drive home. We're gonna drive home in silence. Once I get home, I need a forehead kiss, and I need you to just say, "Hi, baby girl." This literally makes something click in here for me, that I am no longer taking care of others, but I'm gonna be taken care of, because now I am the baby, you know? That's all I need from you. After that, zip it. I don't want to hear another word. I don't need you to ask me what I want for breakfast. I don't need you to ask me how my shift was. I don't need you to know how I'm doing. Don't ask me. I'm not going to answer. I'm probably going to get annoyed and get frustrated, okay? So just don't say anything. Let me go shower. When I get out of the shower, I need some sort of breakfast. Please do not ask me if I want breakfast or what I want for breakfast. I just need some breakfast, okay? So just make it for me.
This woman is so absolutely insane. Guys, I have been noticing a lot of these TikTok videos where women will jump on the internet and tell men everything we need to do. When it's interesting because men weren't interested in dating you in the first place because you are so insufferable. But what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with some more ridiculous TikTok clips for you here today. That first one was of a nurse just absolutely losing her marbles, and we will return to that one later in today's episode. But for now, let's kick it off with a clip from this woman right here, who is going to be teaching us how to manifest a man, I think. You know, the theme here, guys, is that so many of these women, they think that they have men sorted out to the point where they can just tell men what to do. But the truth is, men don't want to commit to them because they are crazy. Let's jump into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Let's take a listen to this first one.
Be careful using this method because you will make that person obsessed with you. Doesn't matter if you're no contact, if you haven't spoken in years. I have tried this and it has worked every time. It is my they need me method.
Okay, so this is a method, right? A manifesting strategy, I suppose, to get a man. Let's see if it makes sense. Let's see if it's any good. It might be, guys. Who knows? Let's take a listen.
The fastest way to make them obsessed is to utilize the law of detachment and the law of thought transmission. The reason that person is not obsessed with you is because you are energetically attached to them. And subconsciously, your brain thinks you need them. The way to make this person extremely obsessed with you is to start telling yourself you don't need them, they need you.
Guys, am I the only one who thinks it's super weird that modern women just seem to have the need for people to be obsessed with them? You know, like men just need to pursue them. They need to be obsessed with her. And to be honest, guys, a lot of these women are just not worth pursuing in the first place. And they're over here talking about how a man needs to be obsessed with them and strategies to make the man obsessed. You want to know how you make a man interested in you? I'm going to use the word interested because obsessed is very ridiculous. But step one would probably be to minimize your crazy levels. You know, if the man comes over to your TikTok account and he finds you over here talking about manifesting and different laws of attachment and I mean all of this stuff, he's probably going to be less interested immediately. So maybe we could start there. I don't know. Let's keep going.
We're going to flip the whole script. You're going to grab a pen and paper, and on this paper, you're going to write a list of all of the reasons they need you and comment one of them below. The things that you write are going to be transmitted into their mind, law of self-concept. And to really lock it in, reread this list, walk up to a mirror, and in the mirror, say to yourself 3 times, they need me, and watch what happens. I'm about to spill some affirmations to get them obsessed, so follow for more and save this video and come back to it when it works.
Wow, so women have essentially become so desperate to get men obsessed with them that now we are resorting to spells. We are resorting to just things that are so insanely ridiculous. Do you ever consider that maybe the way to get men interested in you is to be someone that men might be interested in the first place? But no, we just have to do these affirmations in front of the mirror, and we have to try and transmit, okay, things into the dude's mind. Let's continue into the next one here. Apparently this woman, you guys can't see it, but down the bottom it says men fall in love through absence. Let's see what this one's about.
Fall in love through absence. If you want him to think about you all the time, you want him to see you as different than any other woman he's met, you need to know how to create space in a way that makes him feel more drawn towards you. Because I'm telling you right now, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. Men love to pursue, and they love the process of getting to know you and uncovering different layers to you and understanding you as a person.
I mean, this, to be honest, guys, I think this directly contradicts the dating experience that many modern women are having. I think if you go out there and you ask the average woman, particularly those in metropolitan cities or just big areas, why it is that men, you know, what are they struggling with? A lot of them, they're struggling with the fact that men actually don't want to get to know them. Men don't want to pursue them. Men aren't interested in putting in effort. In fact, my very last video, guys, a woman tries to organize 8 dates with dudes, right? 8 random dates with different dudes, and none of them actually tried to pursue or make things happen. So I actually think it's the opposite. I think women are out here struggling to get men to pursue them in the first place. But apparently, guys, we love the process of pursuing women and getting to know them. Let me just say this, guys. A lot of dudes, particularly the ones with options, don't really want to get to know you. They probably find you to be quite insufferable.
Because I'm telling you right now, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. Men love to pursue, and they love the process of getting to know you and uncovering different layers to you and understanding you as a person. What excites him the most is the version of you that he has created in his mind that he thinks about all the time. So the way to capture his heart is to create that space between you and him. If you're in the early stages of dating or getting to know him, don't text him back all the time and call him and always be available 24/7. Create space, allow him to miss you, allow him to think about you, because the more he misses you, the more he wants to talk to you. Just like anything in life, if something is overly available and constantly you can access it whenever you want, you don't appreciate it as much.
Okay, so let me pause it here, right? There is something to be said for not overwhelming the person, okay? Not just like spam messaging them all the time and everything. That's totally fine, okay? But if your strategy is to just pull away from the man, I mean, a lot of the dudes, particularly the men with options, they will just stop talking to you. They'll just go, oh, okay, and then they'll peace out, and they just won't hit you up unless they feel like having bedroom fun, and so on. I also find it funny that women come out here and give this dating advice, guys, and my question is always like, okay, if this is the way that's successful, if this is the way that, you know, is good for dating, this is how you get a man. I mean, do you have a ring? Do you have a long-term relationship? Because usually the women who are making this sort of dating advice, they are single. Like, they are single. They are struggling with getting men to commit to them. They are struggling with getting the man that they actually want in a relationship. And yet they make these videos talking about, here's what you need to do in order to get a man. Like, you know, maybe we should wait until we're married to a man that you're actually interested in before we start making dating advice videos. Every single time, guys, I go to these women's like TikTok pages, they'll have a bunch of dating advice talking about manifesting a man, ignoring men, all of this stuff, right? And then you go there, she's got no man, and her Instagram profile can't even be put up on YouTube because it would get you flagged. You know what I'm saying? Hilarious.
Overly available and constantly you can access it whenever you want, you don't appreciate it as much. If the conversation is dry, don't reply back. Just leave him on red, don't say anything, and then just message him the next day and start a new conversation. Don't go trying to prolong talking to him just because you want to talk to him. And it's not about playing games and having this strategy, because when a man senses that it's really unattractive, he gets turned off immediately. He can see right through it. You just naturally have to have this integrated in your personality.
Right. Okay, look, I can half agree with this woman. Okay, there is sense in not spamming the man, you know, not trying to be annoying or whatever, like, sure. But I do find these dating videos to be very funny, considering you just know that their dating experiences consist of dating bad boys and completely failing at getting them to commit, right? And they think that doing these little strategies is going to make Chad change his mind. It never really does, guys, I'll be honest. The men who have the options, the men who these women actually want, these dudes just never end up committing. Like, these little strategies and little games that you play, probably not going to help you. Let's continue on to the next clip, and this is actually the one that I played in the intro. So this woman is a night shift nurse, I believe, and she's going to be running us through a scenario. She's saying, listen, you want to date a nurse? Well, here's what it's actually like. Let me just start off the bat by saying this, guys. I actually think a lot of dudes don't want to date nurses because they actually have quite a terrible reputation insofar as professions, right? They are up there with like people like flight attendants. Okay, as far as I don't work in this field, guys, but as far as I have heard from dudes who have worked in this field, hell, even other women, like the level of infidelity that nurses commit is absolutely insane. You guys let me know if you've ever worked in this industry before, guys. Is it wise to date a nurse? Because from what I have heard, it is a terrible idea. Let's jump into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, guys. Let's take a listen.
Nurse, you think nurses are so hot? Let me paint you a picture of what it's like dating a nurse, night shift edition. So we just finished our 3 of 3. We're gonna drive home. We're gonna drive home in silence.
I love how she just assumes, by the way, that you are going to pick her up like immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are going to drive home. I don't know.
Once I get home, I need a forehead kiss, and I need you to just say, hi, baby girl. This literally makes something click in here for me, that I am no longer taking care of others, but I'm gonna be taken care of, because now I am the baby.
Why is this woman yelling, by the way? Like, what we're making this video. We could try and make the point that we're trying to make without the yelling, but holy hell, guys, like every woman that I cover, like whenever they go through scenarios like this, they're always just yelling. I don't know why. They think that maybe it gets their point across. I personally find it really annoying when people are just yelling on video the whole time. Like, relax a little bit, you know?
You know, that's all I need from you. After that, zip it. I don't want to hear another word. I don't need you to ask me what I want for breakfast. I don't need you to ask me how my shift was. I don't need you to know how I'm doing. Don't ask me. I'm not going to answer. I'm probably going to get annoyed and get frustrated, okay?
Can you guys imagine if a dude made a video like this, by the way? You know, he just came out here, he told women to zip it, right? Just get to making him breakfast and so on and so forth. I mean, people would be absolutely losing their marbles over this, okay? I don't know, like, does this woman, when she's making this video, she probably thinks that it's some sort of funny skit. She probably thinks that it's hilarious, like, yeah, this is super witty. But honestly, just kind of makes her look a bit crazy, to be honest.
So just don't say anything. Let me go shower. When I get out of the shower, I need some sort of breakfast. Please do not ask me if I want breakfast or what I want for breakfast. I just need some breakfast, okay? So just make it for me.
Goodness me, this woman is insufferable. Are you guys starting to get the picture as to why a lot of these women are struggling with dating, by the way? You know, because men's options, the funny thing is, even the dudes who have a lot of options, man, it's like, what is the quality of those options? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might have a dude who has a bunch of matches on dating applications. He can order women to his house like they're DoorDash, okay? But like, this is why these women can't get relationships, man. They're incredibly insufferable. Everything that they do is like some sort of a battle. Like, you know, you come home from work as a man and then all of a sudden you're just in some battle over something that you don't understand because she's just crazy. And it's like, I understand why these women can't get commitment from men, by the way. You know, this woman will probably see this video. She'll be like, actually, I have a man. We've been together for like, 11 months. It's like, it should just be going off and proving my point as to why that relationship that she's in probably won't work out. Like, these people are so aggressive all of the time. During
breakfast, I may choose or may not choose if I want to talk. If I don't want to talk, you sit there in silence. You pick out a show for us and we will watch it. If I want to talk, you just listen. Don't interrupt me because I have been interrupted by my patients all night, okay? Let me just yap. I'm most likely not going to want to talk. After breakfast, I'm going to go to bed. Don't ask me when I'm going to wake up or if I want to be woken up. I do not. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. I'm just not going to exist until I want to again, okay? So when I wake up, you don't know what girl you're going to get, I could be sweet. I could want to go do something. I could want to be outside, or I could just want to lay on the couch for the next 12 hours and rot.
Oh, lovely, guys. You know, that's what a man really wants in a woman, just large levels of unpredictability. Aggression, unpredictability, you know, all around unpleasantness. This is absolutely great. And, you know, when women make these videos, they're probably sitting here like, well, I don't really care what a man wants, but I swear to you, these are the same women who end up crying because some dude won't actually take them seriously. You know, the same women who are like, I don't care what a man wants, he just has to listen to what I want. These are the same ones who suffer the most when it comes to dating, and they end up complaining the most about men because, you know, they'll start to say crap like, you know, men aren't good at communicating, they're just little boys, and all of the shaming language and insults because the men don't want to stick around.
And what I need from you is snacks. No words, just snacks. I also need you to pick out the show because I'm probably not going to be able to make a decision. Also, don't ask me what kind of snacks I want. I need a variety of things because I am allowed to be indecisive. I am allowed.
I wonder if the man is allowed to be indecisive, by the way. Notice how the dude, right? It's all about what she needs. I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. It's all about me, right? The dude has to not ask any questions. He just has to shut up, do as he's told, and do his best to get things correct, right? The man just has to follow instructions and, you know, make the decisions and do everything correctly. Meanwhile, she's allowed to demand everything. She's allowed to be indecisive, and she's allowed to be a horrible person.
Coffee or any caffeine is probably my love language at this stage. So make sure you have it on deck and you have it coming. Do not ever tell me I've had too much caffeine, because there is no such thing. As a night shift nurse, we operate in our own time zone. NST, Nurse Standard Time. You don't know what you're going to get. It could be 3 a.m. and I could be in the mood to do laundry, or it could be 8 p.m. and I could be asleep. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get. If date nights involve a movie, I will fall asleep. I will fall asleep. If you're dating a night shift nurse, or if you want to date a night shift nurse, you need to be very secure in yourself. You need to be very comfortable with being alone, because 99% of the times it's gonna feel like you don't even have a significant other.
I'm so confused what the point of even dating this woman even is, by the way. Like, I'm yet to hear one benefit anyone has in order to date women like this. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes who do this crap to themselves, man, it's just a complete enigma to me. Why on earth would you want to deal with a woman like this? This woman quite literally says that you don't even have a significant other, really. You just have a person that you have to do stuff for, and you have to be quiet the whole time, by the way. Like, there's not one peep about what the man gets in return for dealing with all of this crap.
Alone, because 99% of the times it's going to feel like you don't even have a significant other. But the 1% that you do, they are the most freaking loving, caring creatures on the planet Earth. So don't sleep on them.
Yeah, guys, I'm feeling the lovingness, the loving energy, and the caring behavior just coming straight through the screen, straight at us. But you know what, guys? Let's continue into the next clip. Holy hell. Why is it, guys? So these videos just never run out. Next, we have this woman here. You can already tell, you know, she's just the most pleasant person to walk the face of the earth. Let's see what she's complaining about today.
Nude therapist by accident. I really wanted to be a stripper, and then one of my customers ended up trauma dumping on me so hard, and I'm just staring at him in my little bikini like, what am I supposed to say to you? You need to go see a therapist, not an exotic dancer. I worked a day shift from 12:30 to 6:30. I was so happy to leave at 6:30 with a decent amount of money, actually a great amount of money. I'm very grateful. Normally there's more girls on a Sunday, but I get there and it's only me, and then another girl comes, and then she's there real quick, makes a bag, leaves, and then it's just me for a while. So I'm hustling. I am walking around talking to all the customers. Some are being cheap, some are being good, you know?
Holy hell. So this woman, why do people do this, man? They just make these videos and they just post them online. They'll say absolutely anything. So this is a night worker woman who's complaining that men are quote unquote trauma dumping on her, right? Trying to make her into their therapist, which I'm sure these guys do. And I actually think that's incredibly stupid as well. Like, why on earth would you want to have a conversation with these women? I do not understand. They clearly don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? None of these women give a damn about the experiences of men. You've had a hard day. You know, things have been going bad in your life recently. I mean, these women don't give a damn. You could give them all the money in the world. They still don't care. I don't understand why men do this.
I think we ended up doing pretty well. Big bills, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh, let's run them through Big Bertha. I know she's probably super dusty.
Okay, so this woman, I'm assuming, essentially made this video to be like, wow, look how much money I got. Absolutely hilarious. So what's really funny about this, by the way, guys, is as far as I understand, because these women are so crazy, okay, and they're so unstable, they cannot manage their money anyway. You know what I mean? Whenever I see a person like this who's clearly crazy, who works in this sort of industry, and they're like flexing how much money they have, I guarantee you it's all going to be spent on complete nonsense. You know, it's going to be spent on like handbags and makeup that she doesn't need and just a whole bunch of nonsense. And what'll end up happening, guys, this woman will hit 40, you know, her days will be over, she'll have no retirement, and it'll be absolutely hilarious. But hey, at least we got to jump on internet and complain that men were trying to make you into their therapist, right? Absolutely ridiculous. So what did we cover here today? We covered this woman, really pleasant. We covered this woman, really pleasant. We covered this one who said something half sensical, but still really stupid. And I guarantee you she's unsuccessful with dudes. And then we had this absolutely pleasant individual talking about the law of attraction and how to get men. I don't know what's happening to the world, guys. I'm just, you know, I don't know what's happening. We're going to leave it there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.